It's our last morning in Marrakesh and I'm going up to meet everyone for breakfast. By tonight, we'll be home, hopefully tucked up safely in our beds at Lalande. Morning, Gerald. Never fear, Scott man is here. Oh my goodness. Was that a gift?
Yes.
It's wonderful. We're going up to breakfast?
Yes, Mummy's already there.
Okay. Well, what a beautiful morning. Oh, we'll be missing this weather when we get home. Good morning, beauties. Oh, come on. 5 minutes late. We've not done badly, have we?
Stephanie, your watch must have stopped. It's 10 minutes, sweetheart.
Uh-oh. Morning, how are you both?
Very well.
You look very pretty, Mummy.
Thank you, sweetheart. I've forgotten I brought it.
Thank you so much. These
You're
look
welcome.
great.
It's
Wow.
cinnamon, harsha, cake, bread.
Perfect, thanks. Oh, this is the only way to start the day. Mint tea.
Mint tea, Moroccan whiskey.
Thank you. We're heading out on our last excursion. We're going to go and visit a 16th century madrasa. It's just round the corner from this riad. Apparently it has the most spectacular interiors. So let's just have one last bit of beauty before we go back to Lalande. Strange to think that we're coming into these streets for the last time. I love it here. Absolutely love it. There's a certain Indiana Jones quality to every outing. We've got a bit of a donkey motorbike traffic jam going on. It's going to be quite a culture shock getting back to central France. This is the Ben Youssef Madrasa. And what you're looking at is basically the North African version of Oxford or Cambridge. Because this was North Africa's largest Islamic school. And you can think of it as a medieval university. There would have been up to 900 students studying here. Whilst it was built in the 16th century, there were people studying here up until 1962. It closed as a school then, but it reopened in the 80s as a museum as it is today. And every single surface of this building is a masterclass in Islamic design. But it's not just spectacular decoration. In a way, the curriculum itself is written into the very patterns on the walls. In the courtyard, the decoration includes the various names of Allah, Quranic verses about wisdom, poems about the pursuit of knowledge, and even mathematical formulas disguised as decorative bands. Above intricate stucco that looks more like lace than plaster, there is spectacular cedar woodwork. Can you see the Arabic writing, the calligraphy that works its way all around the building as though it's part of the decoration? And the beautiful reflecting pool at the centre of it all is not just for show and for contemplation. It also works as quite a sophisticated ventilation system because the water would cool the air, keeping the courtyard cooler than the exterior. This is the prayer hall, with its prayer niche at the back, pointing towards Mecca. It has marble columns all around it. It has the most intricate cedar wood ceiling. Just magnificent. And honeycomb designs running along the tops of the walls. And again, in here you can see spectacular calligraphy running through the decoration. And in this room, it includes the Declaration of Faith, as well as more verses about knowledge and learning, all crafted in raised stucco work. But now let's see where all of those students lived. 900 of them in this building. Around the central courtyard is a warren of tiny cells, and they would have lived here in student cells. Now, to us, they seem absolutely tiny little rooms, but in those days, this must have been absolutely luxurious. Clean, beautiful, calm, with wonderful tiled floors. A place of learning, a place of camaraderie, a place where there would always have been enough food. I suspect that the students studying here would have been considered very, very lucky indeed. Almost every student cell has a little window which would enable them to read by the light from the window. They would set up their workspace here and sleep on the other side of the tiny room. I can just imagine hundreds of boys being told not to run in the corridors.
Hello.
Well, there's some rowdy students up there.
Stephanie!
How did you get up there?
It's a chance of you meeting again.
I'm coming to find you. I have to say, however nice the rooms are downstairs, I would have wanted one of the upstairs cells. You're so much closer to the light. I'm sure you could have studied better. I wonder if as you progressed, you managed to go upstairs. Also, catch more breezes. Again, here in the student halls, there are more inscriptions, and they were study aids. Though I'm going to be honest, I've no idea what this one actually means.
Isabel's room, do not disturb.
Oh, you've chosen yours, have you?
No, do you mind keeping it down? I'm trying to get some sleep.
Wait, go back into that room until you've memorised the Quran.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
The inscriptions in the areas of the student cells were a little bit more practical. There were study guides, inspirational quotes, and key texts. But the best rooms of all are the ones on this side of the corridor. They're much bigger, but even more importantly, they have windows that look over the central courtyard. What a view! I can only presume that these were for the teachers themselves. I felt so lucky studying at Oxford because the medieval colleges there are spectacularly beautiful. Every day you're surrounded by beauty and by history. In a university that's been going for hundreds and hundreds of years, and it's a privilege to be surrounded by beauty. It's incredibly inspirational, but I can honestly say that this absolutely matches any college that there is anywhere in England in terms of beauty. This is mind-blowingly inspirational. Can't imagine how amazing it must have been as a college.
I found it a very enlightening experience because it's such a beautiful place inside. And imagine those children working in there came from very different environments. And it must have been like being close to heaven in there, with the cleanliness, with the space, with the feeding. And yes, it must have been absolutely wonderful.
And now we're off for our final lunch. We've come to Beldie Country Club for lunch because I thought it'd be nice to see something outside the city as well. Well, this is the most beautiful place. Mummy and I are having avocado
And tomato.
on a little tartine. Gerald's gone for calamari. To be fair, that's for us. Jerry didn't want a starter, but it was included in the price, so we chose this. And Percy, sardines. You didn't get enough of the sardines in that sandwich in the market.
No, I didn't.
Don't.
Just whetted my appetite.
This is wonderful. I'm glad we came out of the city for our country adventure. Percy.
That is excellent.
Yeah, and Jerry.
French fries.
Classic. The classic. Steak,
French
which is just slightly larger than you. Good luck.
No, it's not.
These are my last Moroccan pastries of the holiday, and I have the highest regard for Moroccan pastries. I can't believe this is the last time we're going to see the Moroccan tea being poured. So beautiful. It's like a dance. I just wanted to show you all the pool that is here because I think this is exactly the shape and the colour that I would like at Lalande. It's very simple. Because of the dark colour, it looks more like a garden pond, which is, I think, more elegant, especially next to a chateau. You haven't got a big blue pool next to it. Blue pools are beautiful, but I don't think they go well with historic buildings. So I like this very much. Well, whilst we prepare to go to the airport, I will leave you with what's happening back at Lalande.
Right, we have had some progress. The sofa is out here for, well, to move on and leave this room, and I've successfully managed to clear the floor almost, which is lovely. We can now work on organising and properly making this room more user-friendly. What is happening here?
We're hanging some paintings.
As you do.
Hanging it tomorrow. We're just planning
Go
on
to the
doing
right,
it.
go to the right, go to the right, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, stop.
It's awfully exciting. Hello.
I'm just holding.
You're just holding things. Is there boobs on that photo?
Most of them. Look at the one behind you.
Oh, yes. Wow.
Party.
Goodness me.
Pictures look at least a lot grander and a lot
Yep.
in the meantime.
I like how the decoration on the painting sort of matches the wallpaper. Yeah.
I can't wait to see those changes in the chateau, and we're not far now. Look, we're already in chateau country. It's beautiful in such a different way to Marrakesh. It couldn't be more different. It's so green, verdant. I am excited to be home. Well, it's 6 degrees rather than 26 degrees, but other than that, It is beautiful and sunny, and it's good to be home. Hello, guys. We missed you a lot. We brought pastries back.
I miss you. Have you had a good trip?
Very good. How's everyone been?
Miserable without you.
Oh, cool. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you. It's all been a lot for the little ones. It's been a big trip. This doesn't feel friendly. We're not allowed in. Goodbye, Lalande. Oh, all right, let's try the second gate. Woo! It's wonderful to be home, but it's not at all the homecoming that we were expecting. I thought Philip was going to collect us at the airport, but it's Marie who was there, because as I landed, Philip phoned me and said he hadn't wanted to worry me whilst I was travelling. But yesterday, Amaury fell, I think with a tool in his hand, but he harmed his hand, and he went to A&E yesterday, and they sent him to a specialist hand surgeon in Orléans. So in fact, at 6:30 this morning, Philip drove Amaury to Orléans. Philip and Natty are with Amaury in Orléans. That's why Marie came to get us, and Andy came here to look after Galahad and Molly whilst everyone was away. The good news is that I've just heard from Philip. Amaury is out of surgery and he's being allowed to come home today. So they're all in the car on their way home, and Amaury's going to have to keep an eye on his hand. He harmed one of the tendons, and obviously for a carpenter, his hand is so absolutely precious. I mean, everyone's hands are precious, but Amaury uses his hands every day, and they are hopeful. Apparently the surgery went very, very well, and as I say, he's coming home. We'll know more in a couple of weeks when the stitches come out, but oh my goodness, we did not expect to hear that news on our arrival. Oh my darling! Hello, my darling! He is back. How are you feeling?
I don't know, I think not as tired as Philip and Natty.
What? You're a bit higher than them, I think.
Oh, no, I'm proper, yeah. Plus I'm chasing it down with some beer.
A few beers?
Yeah, a few beers.
How long were you in surgery?
Red or
Just under
white?
4.
Yeah.
4 hours?
Three and a bit.
This is pretty major surgery, 4 hours.
And they made him wait for lunch.
Yeah.
But you had a well-fed surgeon who was able to focus on what they were doing.
Plus the wine need to.
Probably fewer beers than you're about to have. Yeah. At least I hope fewer beers. I can't believe that happened. And so when you fell, I didn't realise when you fell, the drill bit was actually turning.
Yeah,
so it was a turning drill. You literally drilled your wrist.
Yeah.
You are so lucky that you missed the artery. Yeah.
The artery, yeah.
Oh my God.
Seriously. The tendons were damaged. That's what took so long, because they had to do the exploratory surgery stuff first before they could repair, tidy up and close up. Yeah.
But they decided that they could do the whole thing in one go, which is really good news.
Well, dinner time's looming. So I'm guessing they wanted to get out sharpish. No, but hand on heart, thank you to Philip, because we went to the hospital first in Chateau, and then Chateau said no, that's a problem. You need to go to the special hand hospital.
Well, thank goodness there was a special hand hospital.
Nearly 2.5 hours away.
That
Philip took, and thank you to Philip.
You're good in a crisis, Philip, it has to be said.
And Natty went all the way with the train.
I didn't want to leave the chateau, only the doggies alone.
And then you realised you had to be with him.
And then when Andy told me that she could come and take care of the chateau and the doggies, I was like, okay, Marie, please. It's a little bit. It was a mess this morning, but we are all fine and we are all together.
And you rescued us, Marie.
Yes, I'll rescue you anytime.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Health and recovery.
Cheers to Amaury's health. Cheers. And also, welcome to Tonton Alain. Mummy's brother who has just arrived. Marie, this looks wonderful. It's very good to be home, and it's good to be with you all.
Good to have you back.
You see the people here, they give up blood, sweat and tears.
Quite literally.
Just for you. So please press the like button.